Hello everybody, it sounds Starcraft here for game 2 of this matchup between EG's HUK spawn here as the blue Protoss in the top right hand corner, and down here in the left it is going to be MVPDRG, also known as Drago, spawning here as the Red Zerg. Now I'm going to talk about game 1, so if you have not seen that, go ahead and find it on my channel as I am uploading it before this game. But what happened in game 1 was HUK went for a Nexus first, and then he went into a Forge Fast Expand. Managed to get a cannon out just in time, but I think it kind of gave him a bit too much confidence, and he kind of played a bit of an over macro style, going for an early third when he didn't really have the army supply to back it up. And DRG's macro, which is too good, man. He was on 4 bases, got almost maxed out pretty quickly around the 10-minute mark, and then basically just went with those roaches, and HUK was stretched, man, because he did have quite a few stalkers, but his army count was almost half of that of DRG's, just because he went for that third base, which is pretty unusual as a Protoss. It's usually okay for Zerg to have an extra base than you, just because, you know, of the 2 bases, you can still get quite a lot of units as Protoss, with units costing a lot more gas and a lot less minerals, unlike Zerg and Terran, who can afford to kind of, you know, just get out those minerals for quite a bit longer. But we do see both players going to be having a bit of a scout to the scout. Where's HUK's probe going? Coming all the way to the base. He is going to be picking the right base the first time. Wow, that is pretty lucky for him, I guess. And so is, where is this? Oh, no, this is a 4-base map. Oh, I think in this map you actually always spawn opposite your player for some reason, so both these players know that. That's why they are opposite scouting, even though it is a 4-player map. For some reason you spawn opposite each other. I think that's just because, for instance, if you spawn there, it would just kind of be too close. It'd be a bit awkward, or you wouldn't really be able to get your third. Something like that. There's some reason behind it. You have to ask someone else. I'm sorry, guys. Right now, the Forge is going to be going down. Ooh, we do see a nice little cannon rush here, trying to delay this expansion. HUK investing a lot of minerals in this baby. He does have 4 cannons, only the 1 pylon, so if that gets taken out, he does force to cancel 1. This one is going to get down without a cancel. So, but these lings are out, man, and they're out for blood. More drones are going to get up in here, and I think, yeah, it's going to get cancelled. So that could have been nice there, but was executed a bit late. So the lings were out, man, and they were hungry for blood. And right now HUK is supply blocked, and you can see that he would have lost quite a few resources there, 361, with that failed cannon rush. So right now he is going to be way behind, not way behind, but barely behind, especially at the beginning of the game. And I'm surprised, no, I'm not surprised, because these lings are going to be out for blood, and he is going to have the cannon done. Nice little wall in here. Basically this cannon is going to have nice protection of this mineral field, and then with this pylon here he can drop another cannon pretty close by if he wants to defend there. He is going to have to get a pylon here though if he wants to defend this gas and stuff up here, but by then he should have enough gateway units, so he'll be fine. He'll be fine, guys. He'll okay. These lings might go for a complete run by though, and he is going to be forced to pull off the probes to deal with this. And the probes, man, they're going to be out for blood. They are going to be baiting the lings into the cannon, but right now they're just going to be running on by. And HUK, he's going to get all of his probes up in here, and right now he is getting pretty much shite all income. These lings are being microed nicely as well, kept alive, so they can keep hassling, not letting the probes just kind of go to town on them. He's going to be going for the probes on the gas. Finally gets out a zealot. HUK, man, he really is paying for that cannon rush right now. As we do see a third has already been dropped down for DRG. Down here, it's almost going to be done. And at the same time, ooh, look at that zealot. He is going to be going for these things. at the same time, you've still got Linglings running around your base, and that is not a fun thing to be dealing with. Your Langlangs, look at these things, man. Look at this micro. Fucking sweet. Excuse my language. Sorry out there, children. Finally, these Lings are going to get cleaned up. He is going to be sending in 2 more. Actually, just to have a scout. Maybe eventually they'll be sent over to that base. But right now, finally, the Cyber Core is going to be completing for HUK. That is super late gateway research. Classic 7-minute gateway research there. So HUK is way behind. Way behind. Still has no gas at his natural as well. And his income right now is catching up, but it's still behind DRG's. If we look at the resources lost, he is behind there. Overall units, he has managed to keep quite a few of these probes alive, so that's pretty good considering how late he was there due to that. Oh, these Lings, are they going to get us around? This Zell's running for his life, baby. You better run. You better hide, because Linglings are going to get you inside. I'm just going to stop now. And yes, they are going to get this round and take this out, and 0 Lingling kills there for that Zealot. That is just not cool. DRG, man, everything he's doing in this game is turning to gold. Finally, that Ling is going to be taken out though. Is getting a bunch of more gateways. Just so weird for a Protoss player to be getting a whole bunch of gateways. No, it's not. And the Twilight Council, pretty much going for a very much similar build to last game, pretty much identical, where he gets out that blank, and that's about it. Goes Mass Stalker, Sentry Stalker, that's what he was doing last game. He didn't even have the Robotech done before he got owned, basically. He wasn't able to get out any Colossus or anything like that. Possibly, though, you can go into Archons, though, which are very good against Biological, hence good against Terran and Zerg in general, especially if they go Mass Roaches, which is most typical, and which is what we are most likely seeing here, as the Roach Warrant is definitely done, baby, and Roaches are on the way, 8 at a time, keeping up the spawn lobbies. Oh, no! 47 energy, man. That's not cool, bro. You just can't do that. What's Nesty saying? Oh, he gets to 50 and dumps it. Oh, okay. Nesty said if you get above 50, you may as well GG. So he doesn't have to GG, guys. You can relax. He does not have to GG. Because according to Nesty's rule, he doesn't have to GG because he got to 50, not 51. So there you go. Although if DRG GG'd right now, I think this world would have no meaning, as he is epically in the lead. If we have a look there, 50 supplies. Oh god, that army supply, man. I'm almost scared to look at it. And HUK, man, he's going to go for a 3rd. It's as if he didn't learn anything from the last game, especially when you're this far behind. I mean, this is a good base, good map to defend your 3rd, because you can kind of have your army here, and then you kind of defend both these ramps. But when your army supply is, you know, less than half of your enemies, I would not recommend going for an expansion. But hey, that's just me. I'm not a professional Protoss player or anything, so I guess HUK should know more than me, and he's definitely got a lot of experience, and he's a great player, so I wouldn't count him out just yet. He is going to be getting more than a 6 gate, which is what he got last time. Thank God for that. 8 gateways on the way. As if you are going to get expansions, you really need to build a lot more gateways, man, to use up those extra resources that you're going to be getting. These Lings are basically just doing the job of scouting out this expansion, and he knows, hey, you got an expansion, but hey, DRG, man, he's pretty close to getting maxed out. He does have, whoa, but HUK is going to be going in, and these Lings are going to be at a surround, or a total surround, and then hey, or if the Lings weren't enough, here come the Roaches, baby. So he is going to be bailing on out of here, HUK, because he has no choice, really. That's a lot of Roaches, baby, and quite a few Lings as well. I just could keep popping this up. I want to point out to you guys that, yeah, it's still double, okay? So I don't know what HUK is doing now. He needs to bail he needs to bail hard, warp in a few more units. He needs to get this 2 out. I don't even know, he doesn't have armor, so he's going for the 2 attack. He needs to try and hold onto a choke point, but that's what I'm talking about. Don't expand when you can't back it up, man. Right now he is going to be blinking. He is going to get a nice concave here, managing to isolate these roaches. These probes are getting taken out left, right, and center, and right now that does not look pretty. That unit's kill tab there for HUK. More reinforcements going to be coming in for DRG just constantly, and right now if he doesn't manage to keep these stalkers alive, he is as good as Gonski's. I'm going to go ahead and full screen this bad boy for you guys, but yeah, looks like he may hold on just for a little bit. But if you guys had a look at the mini-map, you saw that there was more stuff on the way, but HUK managing to hold on here. These roaches were forced to burrow. I don't even know if he has a robo bay yet. No, he doesn't. So he, oh yes, he's going to get one now. So he isn't going to be able to take out these roaches. So they're just going to be using their melee attack. You don't see that very often. And then burrowing again as soon as the stalkers arrive, which is really annoying to deal with. Somehow though, HUK has managed to kind of come back here, as he did manage to hold on to his expansion, so proved me wrong there. Although, hey-oh, these Lings have gotten a massive run-by into his main, and that is so frustrating. I feel like every Protoss player has been here, when if you're not looking for 1 second, Lings are just going to get into your main, and he does only have the 1 pylon powering about 5 of these warp gates, so if that gets taken out, it is going to be seriously damaging to his economy. But right now the Lings are going to be going for the Zealots. I feel like he should have gone for that pylon, as that would have really delayed the units count quite a bit, and taken advantage of burrow, because this robo bay is still not done. So yeah, he's going to be putting a cannon there. He's going to be getting out observer, chronoing out observer super soon. Where's he got it set to? He does have it set to here, so not even putting it over there. He might just build a cannon here, or he's just going to leave these zealots here to try and deal with this. But these guys are still here. This cannon will be done soon, so they're going to be popping up any second right now. I've been focusing on Protoss a lot just because HUK's been dealing with a lot of shizness, but yeah, infestors are on the field. Mid-game, Zerg is pretty terrifying. The supply count has shot up. He's definitely been using up that spawn lava, baby. 30 energy there, but he's already used it on that base right there. But yeah, creep tumors, not so important, especially if he's kind of in the lead here, because he's going to be gauging HUK more up here, so he's not going to have the spread all the way to HUK's base anyway, but he is still getting it out a bit. And infestors, man, they are one of the most OP units Zerg has. Fungal growth is devastating against blink stalkers if you manage to get it. So it's really going to come down a lot to micro. But hey, DRG, man, he is in the lead here for sure. But he was in the lead before, and HUK kind of pulled it back. But that Ling run by really worked on his economy, and you can see there he is quite a bit behind, especially in gas, which is not something you want to be as Protoss, as gas is so important. That's why he is going to be getting out heaps of zealots here, which are good against roaches, but hey man, he needs gas if he's going to be taken up. So still no Colossus, nothing like that. I don't know if we have a robo bay. No, we don't have a robo bay. But hey, here we go, guys. I might just full screen this bad boy. Fungal's going down on these zealots, and look at that, man. They are just chilling there while they put on some cream to try and deal with these fungales. But fungal, yeah, it sucks. It really does suck. Although right now it looks so like HUK maybe, oh, he's even going to be blinking forward to try and take out a few of these infestors that are going to be burrowing. But where is the observer? It's right there. So burrow isn't really going to do much. But there's quite a few roaches, man. And if we look at the mini-map, there's more on the way. But Protoss, man, they can also warp and shiz. So don't count out HUK just yet. This is pretty close, though. He is using some nice Nice blink macro to really keep these stalkers alive for as long as he can. But he does have the 2 attack and the 1-1, so pretty even on the upgrades there. But DRG is going to go ahead and bail. He knows he's ahead right now. He has managed to consolidate a 4th expansion. These infestors are just chilling over here. It's like, I don't even need to use those infestors right now. I just need a load of roaches. And I'm sweet. That'll do me. That'll do me. He does have the double Evo chamber here. And he's going to keep going in, man. He's going to keep attacking HUK. Because look at the supply discrepancy. It's huge. And the army supply, oh my god, it's huge. So HUK, man, I don't know how he's going to deal with this. DRG isn't even hitting him up right now with everything he's got. And I don't even know if HUK can deal with that, as his army supply is so low. He is even going to be getting out an immortal here. Just because he can't keep up with DRG and his spawn lobby, and oh my god, is this going to be a double sweep to DRG in this best of 3? Possibly. Everything is rhyming. HUK is going, not knowing how to duck. I don't know. I don't really know. Oh god, man, that immortal does huge damage to those infestors. But you know what else does huge damage to an immortal? About 1,000,000 roaches. Oh, not really 1,000,000 roaches. That's actually not that many roaches for a Zerg player. But hey, man, I feel like it's enough right now. HUK is barely hanging on, but reinforcements are constantly coming in. He's really having to blink to save his life. I feel like if he blinks, he might miss this whole game. Nah, more the opposite. If he doesn't blink, he's completely dead. But his blink macro is pretty sweet. But yeah, I really don't think it's enough at this stage. And I think right now, I think he's probably realized that it is going to be a 2-game sweep to DRG, who is maxed out, baby. And HUK is not even halfway there. This Robo Bay is going to go down. More stalkers coming in, but is it enough? No. As these roaches are just non-stop. Oh, excuse me. I think I just choked on a roach. There's so many. He's going to be getting another Robo Bay here. But what's the point, man? This Nexus is going to go down. These 3 stalkers better be the most baller stalkers in the world. As he is warping in a few zealots here. Oh man, I see. Like it's seriously too little, too late. And there goes his 3rd, and he is going to be pulling out those probes. But I don't know what HUK thinks he can do right now. Really, if he had DTs or something like that, because there are no overseers here, you know, maybe he could hold on. But seriously, man, look at that, look at that, look at that. And look at that, 278 to about 137. Oh my god, he's still playing though. You gotta give him credit, guys. Never say never. I mean, he doesn't give up. He's still trying to get out that Robo Bay as well, which is pretty funny. And this base is completely gone down. He still has these warp gates going on here. But hey, here's more friends coming to the party. The party don't stop till roaches walk in. Roaches. And finally the GG from HUK after that total roach onslaught. And yeah, I don't think he really learned from the first game, which was, man, don't get your 3rd unless you can hold on to it. He did hold on to it, and for a while there they were tired, and I was pretty amazed that he came back. But then the super awesome macro of DRG kind of kicked in on that 4-blaze play, and he maxed out super quick. And HUK, man, he just couldn't deal with it. He hadn't teched up, he hadn't done anything, and yeah, man, he paid the price. He paid the price. Death by roaches. That is not one nice death, that is for sure. But I hope you guys enjoyed this game. I certainly did, and if you did, please subscribe. But I will see you guys later.